This is the story of Cynthia Osokogu, a young, beautiful, business-minded woman whose Facebook friendship turned into one of Nigeria's most shocking murders. This story might make you think twice before trusting anyone you meet on social media. So it all starts in 2012 in Lagos. Cynthia is 24 years old. She's smart, ambitious, and runs her own boutique in Abuja. She often travels to buy clothes and accessories to sell. She's that kind of woman who's always chasing her dreams. Now, Cynthia is also very active on Facebook. It's how she connects with friends and business contacts. And one day she gets a friend request from a man who seems polite, funny, and friendly. They start chatting. He tells her he's into business too, that he knows people in Lagos who sell fashion goods at cheaper prices. Soon he introduces her to another friend, also polite, also friendly. Over time, they start calling her Sis. They talk about business, about trust, about working together. They make it sound like a great opportunity. So after weeks of chatting, Cynthia agrees to travel to Lagos to meet them in person. She thinks it's a business trip, a chance to restock for her boutique. She tells her friends she's going to see some suppliers, and she books a flight from Abuja to Lagos. When she lands, one of the men picks her up at the airport, acting like a gentleman. They chat, laugh, and then he takes her to a hotel in Festac Town. And at first, everything seems normal. She even eats with them and probably thinks, okay, these guys are real. Maybe this partnership is actually happening. But later that night, things take a dark turn. Because when Cynthia lets her guard down, they slip a drug into her drink. Rohypnol, a sedative. Soon she starts feeling dizzy and weak, and that's when they attack. They tie her up, rob her of her jewelry, ATM cards, and money. Then, in one of the most disturbing parts of this story, they strangle her to death. After that, they leave her body in the hotel room and quietly check out as if nothing happened. For days, nobody knows where Cynthia is. Her family back in Abuja is calling her phone nonstop. No answer. They report her missing. Meanwhile, hotel staff eventually notice a foul smell coming from one of the rooms. When they open it, they find Cynthia's body. No ID, no phone, nothing to identify her. But this is where investigators step in. Police trace the hotel's records and discover that the men used fake names to check in. But they made one small mistake. They used their real phone numbers. Detectives track the number and realize it's linked to two young men in Lagos. Friends who had been targeting women online, luring them with fake business deals. When the police arrest them, they're shocked by what they find. The men confess that they met Cynthia on Facebook, planned everything, and had done the same thing to other women before. But Cynthia fought back, and that's why they killed her. Her phones, laptop, and belongings were found in their possession. And when news of their arrest hit the media, it went viral. Because this was one of Nigeria's first major social media crime cases. People couldn't believe that someone could be lured, drugged, and murdered by people she met on Facebook. The case shook the whole country. Parents started warning their kids about online friends. Schools used her story as a lesson about internet safety. And the two men, her killers, were eventually charged, tried, and sentenced. Cynthia's story became a heartbreaking reminder that not everyone online is who they say they are. Because sometimes behind that friendly smile on social media is someone waiting to do you harm.
If you want to hear more shocking and true crime stories from Nigeria and beyond, stay tuned and subscribe for more.